Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Brigandine, the Legend of Forsena. Playing as Leonia. Just about to, well, working on pushing Norgard down here towards Iscalio. It looks like we're doing pretty good here. Got a little bit farther than I remembered. Let's make sure everybody's questing. It's looking like we're good though, yeah. Alright, execute the move, and so since Norgard didn't attack this castle last time, I have to wait again, so got basically a dead turn here, so let's just execute the attack. Okay, let's get everybody questing again. Execute the move and attack right away. So the next turn or two is going to be all about basically destroying all of Norgard's troops. And they've got quite a few. Alright, just let these guys get up in here. Probably wait one more turn. Now we'll just start working on them now. I'll go pretty easy though here, just to let that other group of monsters in a bit closer. Let's do... It's got really good range. Is that it is 3 hexes, which I think... I'm wondering if the Samurai's is that far, or if it's only 2. I should look into that. Man, that hits so hard. 200 damage, just like that. There we go, get him right up in there. Okay. Couple of them killed off. Let's see. Alright, how are these guys doing? Plenty of troops to go, so I'm gonna have to keep hitting them. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of troops left to dispose of. Now, obviously, that being that this is Norgard's last castle, we'll just have to make sure to not take out Vaynard. Just have to be really careful around him. Okay, let's see here. I'd really like to hold off for one turn, but I guess I don't really need to. his eye slash is just disgustingly good. I'm pretty sure they must have a better range than the samurai. I just have a hard time believing that I didn't notice that the range was that far. Oh, uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. I might have just screwed this up. I wasn't paying attention to my health at all. Yeah, I think I'm toast. Oh, rip. Man, that was so dumb. That was really, really dumb. Alright, pay more attention this time. How about that? Getting way too confident here in my, at this late stage in the game. Do this again, except, you know, not play stupidly. Oops, that's not right. There we go. A little bit tougher to take her down this time. Quick save. He didn't use Genofrost this time. It's a little strange. Alright, well, they are all lined up. Everybody's out of MP. Alright, now we gotta make sure that this doesn't kill out Baynard. Missed and got crit. Baynard's left with like 68 HP or something. Alright, well that took out quite a bit. Probably gonna have to hit him at least once more. Wisdom Seed, oh my god. Like the 7th or 8th one of those I've got. It's pretty crazy. Oh, they're cleaned out pretty good. I'll hit him one more time, and then we'll let Iscalio loose on him. Yeah, they're basically out of troops. That didn't take long. Oh, nice. Baynard is just out of holy word range. So I can just blast this off over and over and not worry about killing him. Not out of range of this one. god, she is just such a beast. Just out of range. Well, good stuff. Now, can I keep him alive? Yeah, he should be alright. I think this is probably good enough. Let's put a protect on him. Well, now he's safe. Alright, probably not even really worth playing around with them. Alright, that should be it. It should be pretty easy to get Iscalio to take them out now. Alright, let's get these quests done and save here. Let's take a look at the damage we've dealt. Yeah, that they have two monsters. That should be pretty easy for Iscalio to take them out. So we're gonna move here. Actually, let me just save. Do a hard save. Execute the move. Execute the attack. Alright, so Norgard took over that castle, which is annoying, but hopefully this next turn Iscalio will take that over. Hey, there it is, finally the Liquor of Charm. Been waiting one of those for literally years in game. Alright, let's see if the unit's back that can even use it. Don't remember who I gave that to. No, she's not here. Yeah, I don't know where that unit is at right now. Probably out questing. Well, that's awesome though, finally. Quest. Alright, here comes Iscalio. Device. Alright, let's see. Now, where is that unit at? I wonder if it's... No, it's got to be somebody that's questing. Anybody at Toria? Yeah, I don't know where they're at, but... Alright, anyways, so at this point, there's going to be some RNG involved here. I'm going to do a quick save. Execute the move, execute the attack, and Iscalio is wiping out Norgard. Alright, so... let's just see. So unfortunately, there's probably going to have to be some resets here, or reloads for my save state, because we need to get 3 of Norgard's knights. One is Fetitia, one is Zarafin, one is Ector. So, and that can be, you know, a pain to get all 3 of them. So we might have to do some RNG tweaking, but we'll see here. Alright, there's a knight here. There's Zarafin. There's Fetitia. Oh, wow. I got it in one shot? Okay. Well, that's everybody. Alright, so that is everybody. That is all of the knights that I'm going to possibly be able to get for this playthrough. Let's take a look at these guys. So Zarafin is a level 9 mage. Obviously, we would want to swap him to priest right away. Fetitia is starting off as a 13 Lancer. We're going to obviously move her to Enchantress right away. She's going to be similar, though, to Charlene in that, and actually even Mira to some extent, in that they've got so many levels as Lancer that their MP is probably just never going to be really good. But also Ector is here. I really like Ector. He was always kind of one of my favorite like project knights. Obviously starting off as a fighter, but we're able to move him into ranger right away. I think he's only technically lost 1 level, right? Because he would have capped out fighter at level 6, which, you know, so he's only really 1 level behind. There have been times where I've actually been able to keep all 3 of those characters at the lowest possible level, right? Which is I think Zerafin's like 7, Fetitia's 10, and then Ector is like 4 or 5. But again, having only lost really 1 early level like that, I'm not worried about that. Fetitia hurts actually a little bit more if you want to do this half build between Lancer and Enchantress, because losing those 3 levels right away is going to make her, you know, leveling process a bit slower, right? Because it would have been nice to go from, you know, starting at 10, because then she's going to have better MP growth early on. But at the end of the day, it isn't really truly lost levels, right? Because you have to make your way through the Lancer anyway, but I feel like it just makes things a little bit slower, being that she has to start off, yeah, at a higher level. Let's get quests. Get these people going on these quests. I'm gonna send these 3 over to pick up some monsters. So let's do that now. I don't really know that I'll use all 3 of these though. Definitely Ector. I just don't know really about the other 2. Being that I really should though. I should really make a dual-classed Mage Lancer or Enchantress Lancer, because I haven't done that with any of my characters yet. So yeah, so I probably will do that. I don't know about Zarafin though. I mean, he's not bad. You know, certainly he's lost a couple of levels because of his. Again, I think he starts at 7. So he's kind of lost 2. Well, his growth is delayed by whatever 2 levels, if you want to put it that way. Right? Like he should be a 2-star priest already, but whatever. I think he'll be fine. That looks good though. Let's we'll just see how that plays out. Also, what I'm probably gonna do at this point is let Calio into this area in here. Yeah, mostly just because I want them to get a bit of rune power. So there's two ways to do this. If you want to try to like level up some project knights and stuff at this point, right? Because honestly, at this point in the game, it's kind of pointless, right? We really could just wipe out Iscalio right now because they're so weak. But I do want to level up some characters and test some different things out. So I'm actually going to let them get into this area here. I'll put you know, a group of characters either here or here, probably actually Humber, and then just kind of let them take these castles in here. But then I'll take over these castles that they're currently at, right? So and the reason for that is just to kind of contain them. And the nice thing about them just kind of hanging out in here is we'll be able to basically hold them to well, only two groups will be needed to kind of contain them in here, which is sort of similar to if you push them back into Lothian, although if you push them into Lothian, obviously all you have to do is hold this castle. But the problem with that is you got to be really careful to not kill off Drist, right? Because once you kill Drist in that battle, then it's over. So I don't really like to do that. It feels like it's... And then on top of that, actually, because they don't have any mana growth, they'll never really have monsters, and so you're really just, you know, hunting down their rune knights over and over, which is okay, but it is a little slow though, right? If you want to try to level characters up that way. So, anyways, yeah, that's the plan. Let's get these guys moved, and I'm just gonna move them all the way up to. I think I will go all the way up to Humber. Right, so that's going to leave this corridor open, and then once Iscalio makes their way into here, I can take all these other troops, right? Because I've got all these other castles manned right now, so that they can't kind of spread out that way. But once Iscalio gets into this area, then we'll just hunt them down right through the. Like, we'll just take out this castle, this one, and then this one, and then I can kind of do whatever I want with these other units, right? Which is probably just going to end up being questing them again. So let's do a quick save. We'll execute the move. Somebody must be wounded here. Yeah, okay. 5-0. And then actually, let's attack right away, because I can take Calcent right now since they're already here, right? I can just get working on pushing them out of here. Oh yeah, they're probably just gonna bail, so I'm just gonna end my turns. Yeah. I think somebody might have hit 10 there. Let's take a look. Wonder what Master Solon is doing. Sure, he's absorbed in his readings as usual, but why? Oh, nothing. Also, I should say, this little scene happens that Philo and Sophia are together at the same castle, not questing. You look like you have something on your mind. Can you tell? Of course. The only time you mention Master Solon is when you're worried about something. Guess I can't hide anything from you, huh? No. If you tell me about it, maybe I can help you. Tell you about it? Only if you want to. It's not that I don't want to tell you about it, but never mind. I've been thinking too much. I'll just take it easy from now on. Thanks for worrying about me. Okay, but if you need me, I'll be here for you. Look at the sky. Aren't those stars beautiful? Yes, they are beautiful. Stars don't seem real since we're in the middle of a war, right? You're right, but that's because we're in a chaotic world. If only everyone would notice those beautiful stars. People can't afford to look at the sky all the time. That is so sad. I wonder if Master Solon is looking up at the same sky. I'm sure he is. Do you think so? Sure. Philo, why are you fighting? Why? That's a hard question. I used to think that I was fighting for peace, but I don't know anymore. That's what I've been worried about. I've been wondering if we can't live without war. That's scaring me. Master Solon may have an answer to this. That's what I was thinking. I want to see him, don't you? Yes, I want to learn more from him. But our duty is to protect the Queen. You're right. We must stay alive for the time being, because if we die, we won't be able to see Master Solon. Okay, I'll stop thinking too much. I can't die without knowing the answer. We may be able to find the answer if we stay alive. I feel much better now. Good. Yes, let's do this for the future of Forsena. Yeah, let's do that. I thought there was like some quest with those two, or like they would get powered up or something. I don't remember though. It's been a long time. I'll have to look into that. Maybe that's like the Grand Edition or something. I'm just super rusty on the differences between the two games. All right. Well, so they didn't man the castle at all down there. So I can just grab that castle from them for free. And I gotta finish off Rising too. Okay, did I send everybody to quest? I feel like I didn't. Because I didn't. Probably quest kill off as well, and Asmid actually. Lioness can hold this until Escalio makes their way out. Yeah, they've got a bunch of turns before I have to worry about them. Alright, let's execute the move. And we'll do the attack. Kind of wanna... Yeah, we'll just take care of it now. The Precise Glove. It's the Mithril Spear. Somebody got wounded. This is a strength increase. Yeah, I don't know where my that demon went. Why was it a Satan? Satan's the upgraded one. Maybe somebody's got it that's just sitting at a castle. I feel like that's unlikely, though. Let's see here. No, it's not here. Oh, why are there 4 people here? Is it just a party over here? That's not here. Yeah, I have no idea where that's at. All right. Anyways, let's get some monster summon. I should have done this, I think, last turn. But 1, 2, 3 pixies, 3 unicorns, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's organize order. Bang, boom, done. That was, yeah, these guys don't have any real, like, extra rune power. I was thinking maybe I could grab a caster, but... So it's gonna be 4 units on the front line, 2 casters, and then support. It's a lot of support. But let's send everybody out to quest. This group. Oh, I already have them set up. Look at me go. Okay. Let's execute the move. I could attack here too already. Let's do that. Actually, no. That's gonna. Yeah, that'll make them force retreat once I take this castle. So I'm gonna hold off. Actually, don't really want them like losing monsters randomly to me, right? Yeah, I have no idea where that demon thing is at. Oh, did I just find it? Who's hanging out over here? That's what happened. I should have known. Should have known. Man, how long have these guys been just chilling over here? All right, here's the liquor of charm. That's gonna turn the Satan to live. Actually, let me just see the spell list here. All right, so 6 spells. This is all black spells, right? So Venom, Meteor Doom, Curse, Dimension, Weakness, Rebirth, Necro Rebirth. Also, oh, hang on. Whoops. Let me see something here. Right, Slice with Wings, critical attack, paralyzes. Nasty. All right. So Liquor of Charm. That changes. So they're a one white, 1 black, 1 blue. And let's see here. Alright, so okay, so instead of the Satan paralyzing with their critical, it turns to Mesmerize, which is basically Charm. And then you've got Chaos Needle. So here's Heal, Divine Ray. Those are the 2 white spells you get. Venom, Meteor Doom, Curse. Okay, so these are the 6 black spells that they retain. And then they get Frost and Charm for the 2 blue spells. So, yeah, pretty nice. Lot of flexibility, but obviously the big one is Meteor Doom. But, you know, the Satan already had that, so nothing new there. But yeah. Fantastic unit. I can't believe that these 2 have been just sitting here. I mean, that's probably been 10 turns, 20 turns, something like that. Who even knows? Alright, well, mystery solved, though. Let's, into that quest. Make sure here. I did. Okay. Let's execute the move. Attack here. My guess is these guys are just going to bail again too, so I'm just going to end the turns. Indeed. Okay, so many quests. And it's probably going to get even worse. I think I'm going to leave Killoff and Asmit here from now on. Just see here what how's Charlene doing these days. Oh yeah, I did. But does she must start at level 12. See, I don't think I would have leveled her, man. She actually does have pretty good rune power now. You know, Charlene's been basically questing the entire game, so yeah, she's got a bit of extra. Let me see, what's her mana though? 176, yeah, that's pretty bad though. Yeah, that's actually real bad. I should compare her to who was the Fetisha? I'm curious how much she's got. Alright, let's get rid of these monsters. Yeah, it's such a drag. And even though she's been questing the entire game, basically, she does have really good rune power, though. I'll give her that. But a really, really bad MP stat. Yeah, she's got enough for basically one Genofrost, and that's it. So that means, you know, she's going to be leveling really, really slowly due to that. Alright, well, everybody's questing. Let's do a quick save. Execute the move. Just push them out of here. Alright, let's just see if they'll bail right away, which is... Nope, they're gonna fight. Okay. Alright, let's get it on. We'll, make them regret that. Really like to see Ryzen at level 30. Just need to get that last level here. How much experience is he? I might be able to get 1,000. We'll see. We'll see if they actually stick around and fight, though, because, you know, sometimes they kind of do a head fake and bail anyway. Also, where'd they get this Phoenix from? Starting questing. Guess they've got a lizard guard too. In the Grand Edition, the lizard guards have another promotion at level 20. Well, or is it just an item? I think you know, actually, I think you need to do an item that turns them into the Lizard King. And the Lizard King basically has an automatic react. So it basically takes 2 turns every turn. It's pretty crazy. There it is, level 30. Noise. We'll get him changed to, I think it's Guardian is the upgraded monk. What if I could kill this Phoenix this turn with just her? Well, her and the Angel at Fallberg. I do. Oh, I can take it out with just her alone. Yep. And that's what you get. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, you losers. Okay. Yeah, so at this point, we can start sending even more characters out to quest. Alright, so yeah, so I obviously I completed the Necromancer already, and Guardian is so much better. Look at those stats. So yeah, so anyway, so here's the Guardian, Debar Knuckle, Ultra Combo. He's got heal, area heal. I think he's got, or getting area heal from Guardian. I don't think he had Halo either. So it's probably area heal, Halo. And he had heal and cure from, actually from Priest, right? Because it goes Priest first and then Monk. But yeah. So that is Ryzen at level 30. Pretty lame MP, but you know, he's a half and half. Well, not half and half, right? But it's got Priest growth and then Monk growth, which has even, I think, worse MP growth than, you know, than like the Priest class does. And then he's got 5 levels of Mage, 5 levels of Druid, and then 5 levels of Necromancer. So that is how he looks. But yeah, I do dig the PZ though on their, you know, their regular attack. So, you know, obviously he's a frontline character that can use Meteor Doom and possibly Paralyze. So, honestly, I feel like that's a pretty good combo. You know, you're not going to have the destructive power, though, of going straight Mage, but, you know, he's got a lot better strength, HP, well, yeah, mostly strength and HP growth than you normally would as, you know, any kind of caster. So, pretty durable for the front line. All right. Anyways, let's get everybody else sent out to quest now. They don't need to hang around and man these castles. They're basically done out here. Yeah, that's a lot of extra characters out to quest now. But anyways, so I think I may just end this one here. What I'm going to do is probably farm Iscalio a bit. But I'm going to do that off screen, just because there isn't really going to be anything, you know, big happening strategy-wise. It's really just going to be, you know, smacking around Iscalio for a few turns. Yeah, to level up some characters that I want, right, to make some project-type knights. But again, in terms of strategy, the game is basically over, right? Well, I will do the final turns, though. Basically, once I push Iscalio out and then kill them off, right? And we'll see the end as well. But otherwise, it's just going to be doing, you know, some battles to level up, you know, some of these characters. Like Hector, I'm definitely going to level up. I want to get him, you know, worked out. I really want to do either Fatisha or Charlene though too. I'll probably actually use Charlene because she's going to have better stats, specifically MP. And then I don't know who I'll make as the third character. Probably an actual mage, like a full-blown mage. I don't know who's even left though, so we will see. But yeah. Anyway, so keep. I guess yeah. Probably the next video will be after I have done some leveling. Maybe I'll just go over some stuff too in terms of like the characters that I've leveled up at that point. But yeah, stay tuned.